FM, keeping your morning engaging as we take you through the smoothest ride on radio from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
Getting your morning inspired, be informed. Let's interact only on the morning drive.
Make it a date with Fine Shuku, aka Lady D and Meta, from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. on the morning drive. 103.5 FM at
Good morning and welcome to another beautiful Monday. This is Ebonade 103.5 FM. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. It is the newspaper headlines this morning. Before we go to that, let's take a short break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Marika si n'aka ndị Divine Health Harbor wee na-abịara gị. Their head office dị na Ọchịagha Ụmụsiomemkpọ. Branch office fa dịkwazị n'Oyo Mr. Market. Ya nakwazi New Parks Down Flyover Mkpọ. Iji nweta ha kpọọ akara ekwentị ndị a 085168384.
Ekenena m unu ndị ọma na-ege anyị ntị. Onye mụ na ya nọ n'ikuku bụ Divine
Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja. Send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that your complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
Welcome back, and sorry for that little mix-up during the break. This is the newspaper headlines right here on Ebonade 103.5 FM. This morning we'll be taking a close look at the leadership, Daily Post, Vanguard, Sun Newspaper, Tribune, Punch, Guardian, Nation, and Premium Times. Be part of this by joining us on our Facebook page at Ebonade 103.5 FM. You can send in your SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080-9666-1035. Stream us online via mixlr.com/gistfm. My name is Divine.
And I'm Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper. Issues of people hail Ugwanye for restoring peace to Ihamafu. Skill Up Imo initiative, more than crude oil, says Ajiya. Rep urges federal government to establish Federal Medical Center in Kanu. Journalists urge to help electorate elect credible leaders. Kwara gets World Bank funding to boost healthcare. APC lawmaker supporters defect to PDP in Adamawa. Ida killings. Community seeks implementation of resolutions. Minister, National Commission for Refugees, Migrants, and Internally Displaced Persons, Lord, voluntary return of refugees from Cameroon. Newly inducted 192 medical lab scientists charged on professionalism. First container vessel bats at Lekki Port ahead of Buhari's commissioning. Dignitaries extol Ogunleshi's contribution to health sector development. Ogun government declares Tuesday, Wednesday work-free days for PVC collection. Gunmen kill 4 in Bauchi community. Police. Stakeholders harp on restructuring credible elections. Cash swap program takes off nationwide 1 week to deadline. Go for regular checkups to stay healthy. Non-governmental organization orders tell women. Nigeria to reactivate isolation centers over outbreak of COVID-19, deadly flu in China. APC presidential campaigner Muhammad declares support for Atiku, other parties. Bello strongly behind Tinubu, says Kogi APC. Oyo PDP, APC, trade wars over state of economy, others. We will miss Rodipe's honesty, integrity, says Abiodun. Afe Babalola University Ado Ekiti declares zero tolerance for anti-social behaviors. Surge in private varsities enrollment. Effect of ASU's strikes, says Elizabeth, Vice Chancellor. Igbo community backs Makinde for second term. Delta Unity Group dumps PDP, throws weight behind Omo Agege APC. Elections, INEC, police, others reassure Nigerians of adequate preparations. Buhari, APC campaign council to visit Bauchi on Monday on Anuga. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency seizes 1.7 million tramadol pills in Lagos, arrest visually impaired grandpa in Oshun. Lagos government, National Primary Health Care Development Agency responds to polio outbreak. Cross River, Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps impounds 8 trucks, arrest many suspects in 2022. Lassa fever, Edo, Ondo, Bauchi states account for 84% of cases, says Nigeria Center for Disease Control. Transportation Minister pledges support to National Ports Authority's initiatives on staff welfare. Alleged defamation. MKO Abiola's widow slams 100 billion naira suit on police. Others. Federal Capital Territory residents declare epileptic power supply. Urges Abuja Electricity Distribution Company on improved supply. Bank customers decry scarcity of redesigned Naira notes. Central Bank of Nigeria reacts. Tinubu set to transform Nigeria into Africa's first smart nation. While insecurity remains uncontrollable, Obi pledges to end economic wastages in Nigeria. Governors seek variations in Central Bank of Nigeria's Naira redesign policy. Kanu confirms 4 new cases of Lassa fever. Coalition of United Political Parties seeks arrest of Uzodinma's aide over attack on Ugoshinyere's home. China revises COVID-19 protocol, applauds Nigeria on surveillance. Youth, police collaboration key to retroactive justice. Peace, Commissioner. My suspension from PDP won't check my political career. Nnamani boost. 300 level FOTA student commits suicide. Suspected militia attacks thief returnees in Taraba. In Taraba, suspected militias attack thief returnees in Taraba. Don't allow PDP back to power. Tinubu charges Jigawa people. Tackle unprecedented insecurity in Anambra or resign. Human Rights Writers Association tells Soludo. Colleges of Education Academic Staff Union demands reinstatement of sacked colleague, 27-month salary arrears. Edo trains additional 1,200 teachers to strengthen basic education. Enugu, Guba. Nnamani-led APC chieftains. Others endorse PDP candidates. Akeredoro, Oyebanji declares work-free day for PVC collection. And that's the much we can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning.
Right, moving over to leadership. Ekiti PDP NAS candidates falls suspension from party. My suspension, a rude shock to me, says PDP senator campaigning for Tinubu. Unknown gunmen kill a Bubago commander. 2 APC supporters injure 2 in Ebonyi. Showore mocks Tinubu, says APC candidates slept throughout meeting with peace committee, couldn't talk. Senator Oba backs calls for exit of police from pension scheme. New Naira, consider peculiarities of state, governors tell Emefiele. CBN takes Naira sensitization to Kaduna, Zamfara, stresses deadline. Delta applauds Heritage Bank over women empowerment. Farmers to get drought, insect-resistant maize from NAFDA. STI, private sector urged to deploy research to create jobs. Partnership critical to business survival, growth, PwC survey. Presidential manifestos to boost optimistic economic growth. Analysts foresee lower inflation in 2023. OPEC fund debut US $1 billion SDG bond for development finance. Federal government lauds NPA's revenue generation, remittances. Lagos insists on January 31 deadline for employers' annual tax returns. Crowd for hire, 2023 campaign rallies as a metaphor. Ikpeazu, Abia doctors and brain drain. 2023 presidency. Fake news won't stop Tinubu, APC, Yahaya Bello declares. Despite renewed peace commitment, political parties continue mudslinging. Police confirm killing of 4 persons in Bauchi community. Passengers stranded as Warri-bound train derails in Kogi. Serap drags Buhari to court over electricity tariff hike. Largest container vessel berthed at Lekki Port ahead of commissioning. 2023, Kwankwaso will not step down for anyone. NNPP. Edo records 10 new cases of Lassa fever, 8 deaths. Sultan, Tambuwal splash traditional title, 10 million naira, orders on first Quranic recitation winner from Sokoto. 72 hours after dumping Tinubu, Nahajatu Mohammed visits Atiku. Warri, Etakpe train drilled in Kogi. Largest container vessel berthed at Lekki Port ahead of commissioning by Buhari. Insurance firm appoints ex-leadership GM Abdul Malik as executive director. Alleged defamation. MKO Abiola's widow drags IGP orders to court, seeks 100 billion naira damages. CBN deadline. Only 4 out of 17 local government areas have banks in Yobe. Buni cries out. Gunmen kill Hamlet's head. Gunmen kill Hamlet head, 4 others abduct 1 in Bauchi. Go after fuel saboteurs, restore sanity, group tax DSS, NSCDC. PDP asks NDLE, EFCC to arrest Tinubu over drug trafficking. Governor Bello stands strongly with Tinubu, says Kogi APC campaign cancel. Currency redesign. Governor Emmanuel seeks adequate sensitization in rural, riverine areas. Akeredolu declares Tuesday, 24 January, work-free day for collection of PVCs. Kwankwaso, Ganduje, Shakarao, politically weak. Sheikh Khalil. EFCC has no power to probe companies' tax payment, court. NDDC chairman urges stakeholders to support commission's effort. FUTA student commits suicide in Ondo. NDLEA raid cannabis warehouses, arrest 4 suspects in Edo. Ekweremadu, Ohaneze Lord's ruling against interim forfeiture order. Speaker Gbajabiamila's unusual largesse. Why are Ahmed Emefiele delaying passage of 23.7 trillion naira ways and means? Obi will get 25% in over 24 states with fair election. Group. PINL operations have fostered peace, prosperity in Rivers communities, says Monarchs. Rivers. Police silent as Accord Guba candidates. Local government chair trade words over convoy attack. Nigeria to face economic slowdown, not recession this year.
Even when the odds fair.
How consultants create hostile learning environment for resident doctors. As Kebbi Tambuwal Federal Constituency returns Abdul Samad back to NAS, Akume urges staff motivation for productivity. CBN introduces cash swap policy for new notes in villages orders. Naira exchange could impact 54.2% unbanked negatively, report. Experts attribute housing scam to fake developers. Insecurity. Nigeria Railway Corporation seeks deployment of additional security operatives. New Naira notes. Clerics commend CBN charges banks to increase awareness. Irregular power supply. EKEDC apologizes to Lagos Ogun residents. That's all from leadership.
And now we move over to the Punch newspaper. MKO Abiola's wife sues Inspector General of Police, demands 100 billion naira. ASU protests as federal government pays incomplete check-off dues. Police to detain train attack suspects for 14 days. Autumn fools over fresh Benue killings. Police move to rescue 3 abductees in Oshun. HIV vaccine fails during trial. Cleric urges Nigerians to seek divine direction. University of Ibadan female lecturer petitions Senate, Vice Chancellor summoned. PSC asks federal government to stop 10,000 constables' salaries. Ayu will lead Atiku to electoral victory. Ogun, Abia declare work-free days for PVC collection. Jabu honors Bamidele. Lagos promises to protect citizens' rights. Lagos government urges youths to cooperate with police. Sanwo-Olu's wife asks Lagosians to adopt cooking gas. Passengers stranded in forest as Warri Etape train derails. Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria condemns murder of Niger Catholic priest. How I will pull Nigerians from poverty will be. Adeleke's brother not involved in borehole projects. Aid. Nigerian Railway Corporation suspends Warri Etape train services. Lake Seaport receives first commercial vessel. Tinubu can fix Nigeria, says Ayade. Canada to pay indigenous abuse survivors more than $2 billion. Bauchi police uncover kidnappers' armory, recover 3 AK-47 rifles. Sacked University of Ibadan female lecturer petitions Senate, Vice Chancellor summoned. Ganduje unveils Kanu anthem, promises state legislation. Abia police embark on massive arrest over murdered officers. Defamation, Abiola's wife. We've taken this. Go after fuel saboteurs. Group urges DSS. Ogun declares Tuesday, Wednesday holidays for PVC collection. Edo records 10 new cases of Lassa fever. And still on the story is making the headlines on the Punch newspaper this morning. Federal government aims 14.59 billion naira from mining licenses in 5 years. Reps allege cover-up in Edo graduates killing. Election. UK, Australian government issue security warnings to citizens. ECOWAS to partner Interpol on money laundering, terrorism. European Union to list threats to 2023 elections. Nigeria Labour Congress protests housing estate sales to non-Ebonyi workers. You are well received, Buhari tells Emefiele. Edo PDP halts campaign over heavy gunshots. Central Bank of Nigeria to sanction banks holding new Naira notes. 324 died, 1,706 injured in Kogi road crashes. Federal Road Safety Corps. That's the much we can take from the Punch newspaper this morning.
In Daily Post, Oshun 2023, Labour Party accuses PDP of destroying billboards. 2023 elections, we will not sit on the fence, African Church declares. EPL, Rio Ferdinand reveals Ten Hag's mistakes during 3-2 defeat to Arsenal. Khan reacts to murder of Catholic Reverend Father Isaac Achi. Benue, federal government complicity in herdsmen attacks has been my pain since 2015. Autumn, Benue, federal government complicity in herdsmen attacks has been my pain since 2015. Autumn, presidential election, Ohaneze to meet Ariwa, northern youths. 2023 election, Ogun declares holidays for PVC collection. Governor Ganduje unveils Kano State anthem. Lack of grassroots politics affects political development in Nigeria. Sheikh Gumi. Rape case. Court acquits, discharges Delta cleric Onohibe. Good people won't make heaven. Evangelist Mike Bamiloye. 2023 election. You have capacity to rule Nigeria, Sanusi tells Tinubu. Hold me responsible if Atiku fails. Wife pledges to Ogun women. Go after fuel saboteurs. Group urges DSS, NSCDC. Motorists fume as fuel scarcity persists in Kaduna. Senate President Lawan asks federal government to boost Yobe's gum Arabic economy. 2023 election. Stand your ground. Primate Ayodele challenges INEC. Ensure vaccination of children under 1 year. NPHCDA advises. Alleged defamation. Abiola's widow seeks 100 billion naira damages from IGP. Incoming government must block revenue leakages. Federal lawmaker Hafiz Kaum. Serap drags Buhari to court over electricity tariff hike. 2023 polls. Uncertainty as unknown gunmen, bandits renew attacks, killing. January deadline. Discordant tunes over CBN's new Naira notes. EFCC detains Operation Director of Tompolo's company, Kantita. 2023 poll. Uncertainty as unknown gunmen, bandits renew attacks and killings. 2023, you will go back to your farms all season if elected, Tinubu. 2023, opposition importing militants arms to unleash mayhem on Cross River, Ayadele alleges. peterobi, your opinion faulty, erroneous, self-serving. Buhari Media Organization hits Obasanjo. Diphtheria cases rise to 100 in Kano. Imo women protest monarch's continued detention over alleged ESN sponsorship. Anambra government police dismissed reports Unizik students were raped by gunmen. National Judicial Council confirms new Kwara Grand Kahid's appointments. 2023, Atiku assures Nigerians of tackling insecurity, hunger if elected. Train children to avert present security challenges in Nigeria. Reverend Hayab. No extension of date for depositing old Naira notes, CBN. Locals reject old Naira as scarcity of new notes hits Kaduna. Tackle insecurity in Anambra or resign. Hirowa to Soludo. Governor Akeredolu declares work-free day for PVC collection in Ondo. Banks hoarding new Naira notes for next month's election. Shehu Sani. Ondo. Buni Ademusu's family wants Akeredolu's wife after leaked audio. National Judicial Council seeks appointment of 9 heads of courts, 84 judicial officers. Tension in Taraba as suspected militias attack IDP's returnees. IGP gets NCPC approval, institutionalized support for pilgrimage. 2 shot dead, 2 others injured as gunmen invade APC meeting. New Naira notes. Governors set up committee to work with CBN. Niger. Killing of Catholic priest. Archie affront on Igbos. IPOB blows hot. Abiodun mourns passing of first Nigerian professor of medicine, Ogunleshi. Imo Police Command gets new PRO as Abatam bows out. 2023, we have stationed 100 observers to monitor elections in Kogi, TMG. ICPC making progress in fight against corruption. Chairman Owansanoye. Court vacate forfeiture order on Ekweremadu's 40 properties. Pump price increase. Fuel scarcity persists in Kaduna as motorists hike transport fare. Pump price increase. Fuel scarcity persists in Kaduna as motorists hike transport fare. Oshun Amoteku Field Commander Shitu resigns. Supreme Court dismisses APC's appeal on KB House of Reps candidates nomination. 2023 will declare total war on constant power failure. Obi. Governor Sule suspends agency MD over destruction of campaign billboards. And finally, 2023, Nigeria Immigration Service trains personnel on weapon handling. That's all from Daily Post.
And now we move over to the Nation newspaper. Ex-leadership chief, now director. Federal government accepts Naja Atu Bala Mohammed's resignation from PSC. Women engineers get pioneer share. Dangote donates 25,000 waste bags. Honorary doctorates for Obeyemi. We root for Tinubu. Sanwo-Olu, APC. Kanu. Obi promises to restore ancient cities' glory. South-South Group pledges support. 2023, experts to dissect presidential promises at 20th Daily Trust Dialogue Thursday. January 31st deadline for tax filing, sacrosanct. And still on the stories, making the headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. Switch to gas will herald cleaner and safer Lagos. Methodist Church enthrones first female bishop in Nigeria. Ekweremadu, House Minority Caucus, Lord's verdict, vacating assets forfeiture order. Naira redesign, Boni makes case for rural dwellers. And still on the stories making the headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. Abiola's widow sues Inspector General, orders for 100 billion naira over alleged assault on orderly. Senator Tinubu, ex-Lagos governor, will run all-inclusive government. Tinubu will fix Nigeria, says Ayede, Emir of Dutse. 27 PDP leaders, supporters defect to APC in Delta. APC will win by a landslide, says Bello. Body to support economy. Still on the stories making the headlines on the Nation this morning. Center for Journalism, Innovation and Development trains reporters, other media practitioners on election security. Atiku lacks character to lead Nigeria, says APC PCC. Nigerian Railway Corporation suspends Warri Etape service as train derails. Tinubu can fix Nigeria. Tinubu has capacity to fix Nigeria. Emir of Dutse. Sacked Ekiti PDP chairman dares NWC, rejects ESCO's dissolution. UK Prime Minister fined for not wearing seatbelt. Kwara gets 887.8 million naira from World Bank for primary health care. Bayelsa Varsity dean burnt to death. That's the much you can take from the Nation newspaper this morning.
In Vanguard, NECA, MAN, Nasima raised alarm over the marketing of Nigerian businesses. University delegates from UK are visiting your city. Lassa fever, Edo, Ondo, Bauchi account for 84% cases. NCDC. World Economic Forum 2023. Key takeaways for Nigeria as new regime sets in the horizon. Senate set for stormy session over 23.7 trillion naira ways and means. NRC evacuates 300 stranded passengers as Iwari Itakpe train derails. New price. Major marketers adjust meter, sell at 185 per litre. Courts lack power to stop arrests, investigation and prosecution of criminal suspects. Mixed sentiment amid election worries trial equity markets. Hurdles persist in collection of PVCs. CBN, banks in battle of weight over new naira notes. Cosmas Okoli, alerts police on threat to life for supporting peterobi, will be fair, equitable to our 3 senatorial districts. Omoagege, alleged withdrawal of support. I remain ardent mobilizer for Tinubu. Bello. Economy, Nigeria adopts mobile wallet to scale bank charges. When politicians buy PVC, why NDLEA, EFCC must arrest, prosecute Tinubu now. PDP, PCC, alleged defamation. NKO Abiola's widow slams 100 billion naira suit on police, others. Nigeria at critical juncture. How insecurity could decide who becomes Nigeria's next president. Varsity lecturer dies in lone car accident in Bayelsa. New militant group, Force of Ebushi, emerges in Niger Delta, threatens 2023 elections. Osiomo Power Plant and failure of Benin Electricity Distribution Company in Edo State. Governance by ambush. Polls. In a fair presidential election, Peterobi will get 25% in over 24 states. Group. No president has killed Fulani as Buhari. Gumi. Abe Mortgage Bank backs a rating from Data Pro. 2 died walking in Kano Sokaway. And let's go on this short break. We'll be right back after these messages. Stay tuned.
Man is a political animal. That's why we all have our views on politics. Political View comes to you at Ebona, the 103.5 FM with Martin Epan Shuku Ekinsie every Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. to
Calming down.